5 of the workshop, and in today's episode it's very Marvel themed, so without further ado, let's get into it. So first up we have the Mafex Far From Home Spider-Man, and you saw in a previous episode I painted the chest logo, and then again I got bored and decided to paint all the black lines. Well, they weren't black, but I decided to paint all the lines on the suit black, just to give a bit more definition. I don't even know if this is accurate, to be honest. I just decided to paint them all because I was bored one day. But I like the result. So again, it's a fairly simple mod. Don't know if I'd recommend it because you are modifying a 60 quid figure. I'm not sure what that white mark is on his neck, but for me it works, and now I've got like the perfect MCU Spider-Man. And hopefully one day I can get the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. As soon as I got done with the review, I decided to repaint the heads. No, not repaint the heads. Just add stubble to the heads. As in the show, he does have stubble for the most part when he's in this costume. Just tone down the brightness. And if it's a bit rough, that's exactly the effect I wanted to go for, because the stubble didn't look very clean. Just kind of looked like he couldn't be bothered to shave. So that's the look I went for. And as well as that, I gave the body a matte varnish, just to dull down the shine. As you all know by now, I do not like Marvel Legends plastic very much. Now let's get the other head out. Did the same to the stubble. Oh, and I also gloss varnished the eyes and matte varnished the heads. And I also went through the hair to make it look a bit more blonde and less green. It was almost green. So I just tried to make that look a little bit more blonde. I'm very happy with the results. Another simple mod, which is why it's in the workshop. And as well as this being a episode of all Marvel stuff, it's kind of like a amendment of my previous reviews. So I reviewed Black Widow and Taskmaster the day of the release of Black Widow, and I was really excited to watch the film. Then once I got done watching the film, I then decided to weather up Taskmaster to look more accurate to the film. So we get a closer look. I tried to add like the pitting on the mask. So you can see like silver marks, gunmetal marks all over, just to give it a bit more wear and tear. And then I also painted the weird circle thing in the middle and the weird half circle silver bits there as well, because that's just black on the figure. Then as well as that, I went in with some Tamiya weathering kits just to give them a bit more dirt here and there, and darkened up the chest to give it a bit more wear and tear. And then gunmetal here as well on the shoulder pads. And then also on the elbow pads as well. That's not an elbow pad, that's can't remember what the word is. On the arm, we'll just say that. Can't think of the anatomy. And then I think that's all I did. I did weather slightly in the back, but you can't really see. And yeah, now I'm very happy with Taskmaster. And I know it's quite a hot take, but I actually like the film, and I also liked what they did with Taskmaster. And considering in the film they never actually called the character Taskmaster, it shows that they could just give us the real Taskmaster in the future, similar to the thing where they did like Aldrich Killian as the Mandarin, and then now we're actually getting the true Mandarin. So hopefully in the future we'll see that. Speaking of Black Widow, here we have the SH Figuarts Black Widow, and after I got done watching the film, I painted the batons immediately. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Painted the batons red to give the glow, because in the film, as you know, they glow red for some reason. Some sort of energy, I guess. And as well as that, I matte varnished her head and gloss varnished her eyes. Although again, you can barely tell. You can barely get the shine going. But in person, it's a lot more easy to tell. And I also repainted the eyes slightly to give them a bit more green. just give them a bit more definition, because they looked a bit. They didn't really look very green in my opinion, so I changed that. And in the future, I did try and make like a new hairpiece for her, like more of a ponytail instead of this, whatever the hell this is. But that would be a future project because I failed miserably trying to do that. So when I'm better at sculpting, she'll have a ponytail too for a different look. And yeah, another fairly simple custom, but it improves the figure in my opinion, so it had to be done. If you want me to do the white suit Black Widow, let me know in the comment section below, because I really do want to pick up another one of these figures and then paint her into the Arctic white suit that she has in the film as well. Because the one that's coming from Bandai is coming out in December, and I don't think I want to wait 5 months for that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below. So I hope you liked this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.